everyone, and welcome to your week. We're going to be talking about the week of September 2nd through the 8th, and there's so many alignments this week. Is packed with cosmic action, and it's a lot of Virgo energy. There's a lot of planets, a concentration of planets in the sign of Virgo, including Mercury coming into Virgo this week. What I see for this week is that we have to embody the things that we've been wishing, right? It's about not just talking the talk, it's about walking the walk, okay? If you've been wanting to do something for a long time and you've been dreaming it up, but just waiting for it to fall in your lap, that's not the case here. It's about actually going out there and finding out what the steps are to get to where you want to be, okay? It's about taking that action, that inspired step into what it is that you've been wanting to do for a long time. And this includes relationships, this includes career, this includes finances, it includes yourself, of course. You know, if we've been wanting to incorporate better habits, new routines, exercise, better eating, better healthy habits, better eating, all of that. So this includes also what we do in relationships, okay? And I tell you relationships because we have this aspect of Libra here, with Venus being very much in the mix, okay? We have a lot of discerning to do. Are these things that we've been wishing for? Are these relationships that we've been holding on to, these ideals in relationships, are we still in alignment with those? Okay, so this is all going to happen just by showing up, okay? By showing up, by experiencing things, not by just saying, I will do, and when I do, no, it's about, okay, let's see what we have to really do here in order to know if this is going to be aligned or if it's not, if it's going to fly or if it's going to be left in the dust, okay? So let's start with the oracle. I picked two cards came out. I was gonna pick one, but two came out, okay? So the first card is the card of Yang, and this is the number one card in this deck, and it's about taking that inspired step. It's time to take action. It's time to take matters into your own hands. There's a lot of creativity here, but with all the planets in Virgo, it's talking about practicality. What are the steps that we need to take actually, okay, to get there? The energy is there for the taking, right? It's there to be embodied, like I said. It's about showing up. So with the card of flexible, we had the card of flexible come out. This is about keeping an open mind, okay? That things might not exactly be how we envision them, but to keep knowing that you are a co-creator of your life. So the steps that you take are going to be so important in this path, okay? Now, as we move on to the tarot, I'm using two decks. I don't know if I'm gonna get time to clarify, but we're going to do our best, okay? We get the Eight of Wands in the reverse, okay? And what this is saying is that you could have been blocking yourself. There could have been a delay here, a block in communication, you could have been putting obstacles in your own way. And we had the Nine of Cups come out as well in the reverse. So with these two cards, this is saying that there's been a delay on a long time wish, okay? Or whatever we've been wanting to create that brings about true fulfillment, okay? It's not about kidding ourselves or about idealizing situations. It's about really pinpointing what it is that we desire, and has that been enough for us? Has that been filling up our cups, okay? As we move on, we have the Two of Pentacles, which in this deck is also the High Priestess in reverse. So there's been a block here definitely with your inner desire, what your inner voice has been talking about, okay? Because you can see the High Priestess there and then the Two of Pentacles right here. Being in the reverse, it's time to, you know, put all the balls that you've had up in the air and put them down in front of you. Put your cards down on the table, literally, and, you know, see what comes up, because you've been blocking your own intuition. This looks like something that's been self-inflicted, but it also has to do a lot with the energy around us. So however this resonates for you, that's how you're going to be able to shift this mindset, shift this energy so that it moves forward. So what has been keeping us in that place where we're not really moving forward? Well, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of having been beaten down by circumstances in our lives, having gone through a lot in a long period of time, just feeling weary, feeling like you want to give up. But the Nine of Wands is a card about not giving up. It's like the mini strength card. It's about finding that last bit of strength to be able to keep going, okay? So as we continue, we have the card of Justice in the reverse, which is also in this deck, the Eight of Swords. So it's in the reverse. This is talking about a situation that has been keeping us stuck. We haven't been able to see the way ahead, but it's all about the illusion that we've created in our minds, okay? So now it's like we're able to see and pinpoint. Like I said, discernment this week is going to be so key. We're able to see what that is that has been holding us back. And many of you could find out that this was only yourself. This was only your fears holding you back. Situations in your life that have been karmic, okay? When the Justice card comes up, that is karma. Things that have been unfairly done to you or you to others, you know, keeping yourself in that victimhood mentality. So now with this being in reverse, there's something that we're going to be able to see. And what is that we're going to be able to see? That it takes confidence and it takes courage, okay? We have the King of Wands coming up. In this deck, the King of Wands is also the Magician. So you can see the little infinity symbol here in the mane. And I love this. It's like we have to take the courage to embody these things that we actually desire. If we've been feeling unfulfilled, if we've been feeling like there's blocks, like we are not listening to our own inner guidance and we're scared to step forward, we're going to actually have a moment here where we see that things that have been holding us back, it was only an illusion of being stuck. You were not stuck. So now with confidence and courage, we step forward to be able to make the best of this Virgo energy and take the practical steps to creating this wish, this fulfillment, and taking action, matters into our own hands. The clarifiers came up with a lot of these cards. You know, you've been working really hard, overburdened, over things. The Nine of Wands came up again, you know, being scared of stepping forward. But the Justice card is here to say things are going to come into balance, but you need to do what is right, okay? There is karma here. What has been holding you back from these blessings? The Devil card, maybe your own sense of ambition, but misguided ambition, and situations in your life that have been less than authentic. And here we go again with the blindfold and the anxiety. Taking practical steps. it's the way that is going to lead us out of there. So I love you guys. Enjoy this week. Happy Labor Day to everyone in the US.